Okay. Well, sex. Well, all I have to say about sex is there's one thing I find interesting, over the years I found very interesting. People think sex is just penetration or something. But to me, sex is a complete art on its own. It's like a whole world on its own. People need to study into, because the more you know, the better you do. You can never know everything about sex. So it's something you need to learn each and every day. Put yourself in a good state, and then I think everybody should enjoy sex in their own way. Okay, maybe that's all I'll say for now.
Where you want to do and all that. So I'm going to try and remember a few of the pages that I read and share with you as well, and just discuss. I don't know if some of us have read the book, but it's going to be an amazing evening. Thank you so much for joining us for the book launch of Hot Sex Every Day. My name is Kester, as I mentioned. I'm going to invite the beautiful singer to come and serenade us with some great music, and then we can get into the sexual mood. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again. Please, with a round of applause, let's invite this amazing singer by name Aura.
Good evening. Welcome to the book launch of Hot Sex Every Day. If you know Ami Shikah, you know that this is her life, basically. So I wrote this song titled Silk. It's about sex, but Silk is one of the names I've given to, my warrior down there. So yeah, that's kind of like how it started, because she's a warrior. Let me just put it that way. Yeah. Okay, so this is Master H playing guitar for me. Guys, please show him some love. Thank you. All right. Brown skin on brown skin, and brown skin on brown silk. The exchange of their souls flowed like buttermilk. Blues playing, mood lighting each side. They're climaxing. Every hour feels like no time is passing. You will become alive. It's a feeling you can't describe. Makes you warm inside. It's a feeling you can't deny. And it feels like silk when you taste that buttermilk. Silky, slippery, it's a beautiful trinity. Silk when you taste that buttermilk. Yeah, silk, silk, silk. Hey, yeah. Inside me, ignite me. Oh, you come alive like you do. This climax, you can't fight it. Okay, let's go. Body to body, soul to soul, spirits connect, they're in control. Electric waves fill the space, This perfect moment they don't wanna escape. Blues playing, mood lighting, each side they're climaxing. Every hour feels like no time is passing. You'll become alive. It's a feeling you can't describe. Makes you warm inside. It's a feeling you can't deny. Oh, and it feels like silk when you taste that buttermilk. Silky, slippery, it's a beautiful trinity. Silk when you taste that buttermilk. Yeah, silk, silk, silk. Yeah, yeah, when you're inside me, you ignite me. Oh, I'll come alive like you do. This climax, I can't fight it. Ain't nobody taste this like you. Can't nobody take it like you. Oh, feels like silk. It tastes like silk. It feels so good. It tastes so good. Feels so good. It tastes so good. Feels so good. It tastes so good. Oh, oh, oh. And it feels like silk when you taste that buttermilk. Silky, slippery, it's a beautiful trinity. Silk when you taste that buttermilk. Silk, silk, silk. I'm just gonna let my guitarist do an outro because he has skills that need to be shown off. But for me, I'm done. And it feels like silk. Alright guys, thank you so much.
The memo, so he has a red there. Coincidentally, like, I don't know, it's going to be a red thing. It's sex, or that's red connotes red or sex.
It's a red color.
It's a what?
Red.
It's a passionate color. You will come back and talk about the red. Yeah. Oh no, thank you so much.
Thank you very much for inviting me and for having me here. Yeah, I'm so happy to be here. It tastes like silk.
It does.
Yeah. So, sex is something that I'm very passionate about. Love a lot. And I guess that we all love it. But unfortunately, in our part of the world, nobody wants to talk about sex, but everybody wants to have sex. And sex is that topic that is very forbidden. And then, but everybody hides to do it, whether married or unmarried. And I'm very glad today to be here. But then unfortunately, I've been given just 5 minutes to make an exposition on the book. And the book is so loaded that I don't even know where I'm going to start from or where I'm going to end. Anyway, 5 minutes is very short for me. And but what I just want to say is that we really lack sex therapists, sex coaches, sex educators, whatever you want to call it, sex specialists. especially medical doctors, I can tell you for the fact that in my entire 6 years, 7 years in medical school, there's only one page, right, that shows the clitoris, that shows silk. Just one page.
Warrior.
You know, the warrior. But you know the irony. The irony is that that page that shows us the picture of the clitoris is wrong and does not show us the real picture of the clitoris. But it shows us only the tip of the iceberg. But the deeper part of the clitoris is so huge and so big that it covers the entire labia minora, if you understand the smaller lips. It covers the entire area and then goes deep into the inside. You know, we are all adults here, so let me not them just say the words after that. You see, and it's very unfortunate that I have to finish medical school and my own exploration and studies to come and find this paradox. Why? And it hurts me. And that is why, as a medical doctor in psychiatry, I have taken it upon myself to endeavor or go into the areas that people have not what or are afraid to go into. Because I feel that as medical doctors, we understand the physiology and anatomy of the human body. And so we should endeavor into it. But a lot of people come to the hospitals, and when you come to the hospital, people do not want and are afraid to even tell the doctor that, doctor, I am 1 minute man. You know, everybody is afraid and nobody wants to talk about it. And even those who are confident enough to talk about it, if you are not lucky and you meet a doctor who doesn't understand and appreciate the dynamics of mathematics, the person will brush it off. And I am so happy that Ami is venturing into such an area that is so big, with a big black hole. A lot of people don't know about it. And I'm very happy that you are going into it. And I just want us to give a round of applause for Ami. 6, hot sex every day, 365. Every day.
Without fail.
Charlie, we say cry like for 2 or 3 times in a day.
Sorry.
One day, every day work, why also? For 2 or 3 times. TDS or QI. You understand? And it is so apt. If you go through the book, I mean, I'm privileged to have gone through the book and read it cover to cover. And if you go through the book, it's so apt, written in simple and plain English with pictorial evidence. You know, that tells you how to do it and the art. You understand? And the manual is such that if today you wake up and you just want to have sex, just go to today's dates.
Wow.
Just go to today's dates and open. Once you open, Charlie, just skim through it and scan through it, and then put it in your head, and then you wait for your partner to come, and then you exercise your you know, your gymnastics and all of those things. And so it is very important. You cannot expect everybody, just by virtue of the fact that you are human, just by virtue of the fact that you are born, you should get up and know how to have sex. No. It's not done like that. You don't expect me to just get up and know how to prepare a play and I will be tapping. No. I have to be taught. And that is why it is important we have books like this in our parts of the world. And so I'll conclude by saying that sex is an art. And this art needs to be learned. And one way in which we can get and learn the art of sex is to get sex every day, 365.
Yes.
And so, Ami, thank you very much for bringing out this book to the public, and I encourage all of us to get it. Like I said, I just have 5 minutes to talk about a topic that I am so passionate and love. But then this is just all I have to say, and I want to encourage all of us to get it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, Ami, my friend, came for a yoga class and we started talking, and she asked me to contribute to her book on having a yoga sex date, or a yoga date, or a naked yoga date, yes, particularly. So, I'd like us first to start with an exercise. We'll all close our eyes. If you could just close your eyes, relax your shoulders. Nobody's gonna touch you. Feel free. Just close your eyes. Relax your shoulders. Check that your spine is straight. So imagine a straight line from the top of your head to the bottom of your spine. And then I'll invite you to take a deep breath. Fill your tummy with air like a balloon. And then exhale. Take a deep breath again. Fill your stomach with air. Imagine the oxygen going all the way to your toes. And then exhale. And then we'll take one last deep breath, the deepest breath you've taken today. And then exhale. Good. You can open your eyes. So yoga is about relaxing your mind and your body. And you can imagine how the sex would be if your mind and body are relaxed. Yeah? And when you do yoga, you get to know your body better, and you get to open your energy centers. So we have 7 key energy centers in our body. So at the bottom of the spine is the root center. It's called the root chakra. So you could do a pose with your partner when you're seated to give you grounding, and you're looking at each other, and it's quite an intimate position where you're feeling grounded, both of you, especially if you're in a relationship. It helps you to feel grounded. And then you have your second center, which is called the sacral center. And this is your center of passion and center of sexuality. So for example, if you're having intimacy with your partner, you're having sex, and you place your hands on their sacral center, then it releases a lot of good energy, a lot of creative energy, a lot of sexual energy. Yes, so that's the second center. And then you have your solar plexus, which is just above the navel. So as we're doing the yoga, all these energy centers are opening up, right? So your third center is called the solar plexus. So this is where you have the determination, the drive. So if, for example, you're having sex with your man, you could put a lot of emphasis here, which gives him a lot of, motivation and makes him feel like a man, yeah? Yeah, so as you're doing the yoga, it also opens up. Then you have your heart chakra. So your heart chakra is obviously open to love and getting closer. So there are some poses where if you do it together, it opens you up and brings you closer as partners, right? Then you have your throat chakra. Your throat chakra opens you up. Oh my God, okay, so, yes, so you have your throat chakra, which is very useful for helping you to open up. Yes. So you can open up to receive your partner if you're having oral sex, or you could open up to express your needs when you're having sex with your partner, and talk about what you need and what makes you happy. Yeah? And then from the throat chakra, you have your third eye chakra, which is usually linked to between your eyes. And this is just intuition. So you can imagine the more you open up, the more you understand your partner, the more you become intuitive about their needs as well. And then at the top of our head, we have the crown chakra, which kind of aligns you to the universe. And I would equate it to coming, like, yeah. So where you really have achieved your highest level of connection and sexuality and sensuality. So that's how I would connect yoga to having sex, and I would say that instead of being in a rush, the way we usually are, like hot and bothered, when you're doing a naked yoga date or a yoga date, it's all about taking it slow, breathing in, being calm, being in love with your body, and then being in love with your partner's body. So I hope you enjoy the book and the chapter, and it's really not exhaustive. So go online, find out about tantric yoga, which is really good for bringing out all these body orgasms, not just orgasms that have to do with the sexual parts. Yeah. Thank you so much, and I hope you enjoy it.
Absolutely. Is it good for the heart?
I mean, it's all about preference, right? I mean, you can say have sex 3 times a day, but maybe someone can have sex for like 4 hours in a day. So.
4 hours a day.
Yeah,
Oh.
for like the duration, right?
Is it to come, rest, and then go again, or?
I mean, it depends. It can be go
Don't they get dry? Don't they get
I mean, that's why this lube exists, right? Lubrication. Please guys, don't spend okay, I'm begging you.
Okay, you will finish your submission. Your matter will come out. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause.
This was very impromptu and last minute, but I'm representing Verify. Do people know who Verify is? Yes, we've got a lot of Verify fans in the house. Okay, Verify is a sexual health platform that offers testing, contraception counseling, a lot of reproductive health services. You can find them online. I'm just here representing because actually we had. Does anybody know what today is? Okay, wonderful. So we had a World AIDS Day event next door actually. We finished a couple of hours ago, so I've been around for a very long time. But it was great. Had lots of young people there. But today is the theme for World AIDS Day is equalize. U equals you. Can anybody tell me what U equals you is? Oh wow. Okay. Cool. So U equals U means undetectable equals untransmittable. And what that essentially means is that anyone that's HIV positive, so living with HIV, who is on treatment, is responding very well to treatment, they become what we technically known as undetectable. So the amount of HIV virus in the body is extremely low, so they're not able to transmit it, pass it on to other people. So you can have people who are HIV positive, who can have negative partners, as long as they're on treatment, they can have children who are negative, everybody can live happily ever after, as long as they are on treatment. Anyway, that's not very sexy, so let me talk about something else that's sexy, all in life. So yeah, obviously, you know, safety, risk, you know, we know sex comes with a lot of risk, and you know, part of the work I do is to help people navigate and minimize those risks, and we know how to do that. Condoms, for example, getting tested regularly, and also communication. So there was a conversation earlier about how do you know if someone's orgasm. Guys, we need to communicate more with the people that we have sex with, right? We need to sit, we need to talk. People need to express what they like, what they don't like. I think it's incredibly important for having healthy, fulfilling relationships. It's not always easy. I mean, as myself, I find it's not always easy. Actually, it's a lot of work to communicate and say to somebody that you want. It's sometimes easier to be a pillow princess, but a pillow princess, you won't catch orgasms, so you open your mouth and talk. So that's incredibly important. It's incredibly important. Nothing wrong with being a pillow princess. I'm not hating, I'm just saying. It's incredibly important that we talk and open up with each other. But yes, so you can connect with Verify on the platform. I know I don't want to speak for other people, but DKT at the back with condoms, guys. Let's make safety sexy. Let's put the sexy back in sexual health. So thank you.
Let's go back. Where we go back? I have to sleep. You didn't bring your book. So yes, she's going to wait. Okay, I won't put you on the spot. Hey, today your sister. Hi, Araba. How are you? Fantia. Fancy Koben Efrido. Cape Coast. Alternative. I go school Cape Coast. School and choir.
I was going to make that joke. I call
Unipro. University practice. I'm in the call national. But so, when they call school, okay?
Oh, you guys.
Oh. But so school and choir.
At the school.
At this school. Fancy bill.
That's cool.
It's good now, I want to school. I mean, if you didn't go to school in Cape Coast, like, yeah, if you didn't go to school, just like if you didn't go to Legon, you didn't go to school. So down here, I mean, yeah, you can go and fight with your lecturers or whatever. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, Araba, thank you.
Hi guys, hello, good evening. You all look amazing. Oh my god, I'm happy to see all of you. My name is Araba, like he said. And so Barbara came and spoke about safety. So we have our friends from EKT, they have condoms for us. So they'll come round and give everybody some.
Please, somebody's asking a question.
Yes.
A concerned citizen is asking. The way they share the condoms, they will add one to one. Yeah. So, deep it.
So EKT is giving you condoms, guys. Use them though. Don't just have it for decoration. Don't pour water inside to see how much water you can hold. Please, use it.
I see.
Oh, but did you guys do that as children? Like, did you put condoms like, what are you Excuse me? Guys, no, I think somebody might make me feel like I'm the only one that did that. Did you do it?
I found condoms in my brother's room and we were playing with it. It's true. We poured water in it, balloons, balloons. You see? Very normal.
Who else in this world? I'm sure lots of you did. Don't be hiding. Don't do that. No, we were trying to see if a bucket of water would fill the condom. And it did. See? So it tells you that
So that was
your
scientific.
condom is good. Like, I mean, no matter how big you think you are, there's a condom for you. Okay, those who say, oh, I'm too big for a condom.
Please.
It won't fit. It's a lie. Yeah.
Do we have sizes in condoms? So it's one size.
It actually has sizes.
There are sizes, eh?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I see. Yeah, the one of R-A-W.
Please don't follow him. He's a married man. Please. So if you're not married, don't go RAW.
Before and after.
Yes, sexy. Sorry, I'm just being myself. I beg. Anyway, I'm so shy. You're so cute. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. I didn't expect you guys to show up. So, love you, I'm there for you, baby. Okay, so like Araba said, I'm so passionate about sex education. I talk about sex a lot, like people on social media. I mean, you might get tired of me sometimes. But I mean, it's mostly to educate people, and I feel like most of them, when we're talking about sex, we make it just about STIs, we make it just about pregnancy. It's more like fear-based sexuality education. We don't talk about pleasure often, and I mean, I like pleasure. Like, what's the point of having sex if you're not gonna have a good time? So when I was writing this book, I was like, okay, I'm gonna write about the sexual health bit. I mean, pleasure cannot, you can't talk about sexual health without pleasure. Like, it's a big part of it. If you go to the WHO website, you look at a definition of sexual health, you see pleasure. It needs to be a part of it. If you're not getting pleasure, why would you have sex? Unless you want to give pleasure to somebody and you're fine with that. Even with that, at least you're getting something out of it because you get to see somebody have a good time. So yeah, pleasure is very important. So when I was writing this book, I was like, what are the ways people can enhance pleasure? Like that, we tell people, go, do this, do that, but how do we tell them, like, how do they go about it? How do they get more pleasure from whatever activity they decide to do? And so, like, if you read the book, you see, like, there are details. I'm telling you how to go about things. If you're going to touch the plate, I'm telling you how to touch the plate. If you're going to give it, I'm telling you how to do it. So that's a big part of it, and I can't wait for you guys to see it. So let me talk about how it came about. So I started putting out sex calendars. I don't know if you guys know about it. Yes. So So I started like a few years ago. It was in December, so I put out a Dirty December sex calendar. And people loved it. So people told me they actually did like some of the things on it. And last year I put out a sex calendar for each month of the year. And people were doing it, like it was surprising. Like I'll go out and then somebody will come up to me and be like, I've been folding your calendar. And I'll be like, okay, nice. So I mean, when I'll put out those calendars, people would ask me, how do I go about it? Okay, they'll say, oh, you're talking about us like trying out mutual masturbation, but how do I do it? So I thought of writing a book with 365 things that people can do to spice things up and how they can go about doing them. So that's just how it came about. And I feel like it's a sex manual basically. This is a book that you're gonna read once and put it away. Whenever you want to try out an activity that's in the book, you just need to open to that page and you get the guidelines to like try it out. So it's a book that tells you how, okay? It's not just telling you what to do, it's telling you how, with details, how to go about it. I'm gonna read 1 or 2 tags for you, okay? So you know what to expect when you get a copy. I need a copy. Sick. Please, sexy music for a while, then I'll read.
Woo! Woo! That's right. All for you, baby.
Love the way you hold me. Say, oh baby, sigh, and I'm midday. Send you mommy feeling. One moment I am a someday a dark eye. Boy, I've fallen so deep. Come around and save me. You give me sugar and honey. Oh, mommy, doesn't get me a dark eye. Oh, we're free, one moment I am a someday a dark eye. When you're not around me, you know I feel so empty. I don't know what you've done to me. 'Cause where you go, I go. I no go leave you, no. And when the breeze of in a dark eye.
So that was my first song. I'm gonna do like.
You're home to me. It'll hurt when you leave. You're home to me. It will hurt when you leave. Love the way you make me feel. Love the way you make me weak. One of my cool, my pain. A diamond, diamond, a diamond, diamond. Bring now back to me on a dream. Ooh, I've been all only nobody. Got me all over your body. Promise me you won't tell nobody. I've been all only nobody. Got me all over your body. Promise me you won't tell nobody. Tell nobody. Got me all over your body. Promise me you won't tell nobody. Tell nobody. Got me all over your body. But somehow, I don't know. Come closer, my lover. Come water my flower. Come closer, my lover. Come water my flower. My flower. Ooh, I've been only nobody. Got me all over your body. Promise me you won't tell nobody. I've been only nobody. Got me all over your body. Won't tell nobody. Tell nobody. Got me all over your body.
So this last one is like a freestyle. The original song is like a hip hop song, but this is an acoustic version.
Yeah. Baby, I like the way you look, and I was thinking maybe that I could talk to you, but how I'm feeling lately, it's crazy, but I feel like I could let you take me away in your arms, and I will ride along just like a wave. We could talk and just hold on, be vibing for days. You could be my straight jacket, be like I craze for you. I know I might be coming off too strong, but it's true. I'm focused on this hustle, gotta make you my boo. I've met a lot of niggas, but nobody. It's you that I be with. This love in a secret, I'll be your everyday weekend. You'll be my Zeddy when we're freaking. This love in a secret, it's you that I'll be with. I'll be your everyday weekend. You'll be my daddy when we're freaking. Daddy when we're freaking. Oh. Thank you so much, everybody. My name is Sylvie, ESSI.